The rain had followed Maya all the way from the airport to her childhood home, turning the world outside into a blur of gray. Standing at the doorstep, she hesitated, knowing that once she entered, she'd be facing the one thing she wasn't ready for life without her father. Inside, her relatives whispered behind tissue papers, pretending to care. Her Aunt Dina and cousin Ria stood in the center of the room like queens awaiting coronation. When the lawyer began reading the will, Maya listened, waiting to hear her name, but it never came. Everything else, land, business shares, savings, was left to Aunt Dina. Maya felt the ground tilt beneath her. Her father, the man who raised her alone, would never cut her out, which meant one thing: the will was fake, and she would prove it. Maya spent the night sitting on the edge of her father's bed. His scent still lingered on the pillow, jasmine, and old books. It hurt, it comforted. It made her more determined. While looking through his drawers, she found something strange, a diary she had never seen before. The last entry was dated 1 week before his death. I feel like someone close is watching me. I'm feeling weak. If anything happens to me suddenly, Maya must know the truth. Her breath caught. Her father knew he was in danger. The next line shook her even more. I signed nothing. My belongings rightfully go to Maya. Her hands trembled. The will was absolutely fake. Someone had forged his signature, and she already knew who would benefit the most. Aunt Dina. The next morning, Maya headed to her father's office downstairs. Surprisingly, the room was unlocked. Her father never left it open. Inside, drawers had been rummaged through. Files were missing, and his safe, his most secure place, was empty. Maya knelt down and ran her fingers across the carpet. Something fell off. A small indentation. She lifted the corner and found the tile slightly raised. Underneath it, a flash drive. Her father had hidden it. She plugged it into her laptop. The screen filled with scanned documents, recordings, and letters. And one video. Her father looked tired, but his eyes were sharp. Maya, if you're watching this, something has gone wrong. Your aunt has been pressuring me to transfer ownership of my business to her. I refused. Be careful. Trust no one. Maya covered her mouth as tears streamed down her face. Her father didn't just suspect betrayal, he expected it. Someone had forced his hand, or worse, forced his death. Maya visited the hospital where her father had passed peacefully in his sleep. But something didn't add up. Her father had been healthy, walking daily, eating well, taking care of himself. The doctor who signed the death papers, Dr. Farouk, seemed uncomfortable when she asked questions. Maya, some things are better left alone, he said quietly. Not when they involve my father's death. His hand trembled slightly as he handed her the medical files. She noticed something immediately. The death certificate was signed at 3. A .M. But the nurse's report listed her father alive at 4.M. It was impossible. Someone had altered the documents. When she confronted Dr. Farouk, he hesitated, then whispered, I can't talk here. Come tonight. But when Maya returned that evening, she found his office door open, lights off, and the man himself unconscious on the floor. Violent warning. She wasn't just chasing the truth. Someone was trying to stop her. Maya returned home shaken. As she entered the dining room, she froze. Aunt Dina and Ria were burning papers, her father's old documents. What are you doing? Maya demanded. Aunt Dina barely blinked. Cleaning up. Something you should have done years ago. Maya recognized the corner of a deed being burned her father's property papers. You're destroying evidence, Maya said. Her voice trembled, but her anger didn't. Rhea smirked. What evidence? Everything belongs to us now. Maya's hands curled into fists. Not if the will is fake. Aunt Dina turned suddenly, her mask of sympathy cracking. You think you're smart? You were always a burden. Your father knew I was better suited to handle things. Forger, Maya whispered. Dina stepped closer, her voice icy. You have no proof. Maya stepped back. Not yet. But in her pocket was the flash drive, and that was all she needed. Maya took everything to a lawyer in the city, Mr. Hazen. Her father's trusted friend. When he watched the video recording, his expression hardened. This is serious. Your father's death and the will are connected. We'll file an injunction to freeze all assets. It was the first victory, but Aunt Dina was not the type to give up quietly. That night, Maya received a message from an unknown number. Stop digging, or you'll end up like him. Her. Blood ran cold, but fear wasn't enough to shake her. Father didn't raise her to run. He raised her to fight. Mr. Hazen discovered something. Explosive. 20 years ago, Aunt Dina had borrowed a large amount of money from Maya's father. She never repaid it. When he threatened legal action back then, she had cut ties for years. Now, she had returned, but not for family, for revenge, for wealth, for power. And Maya was standing in her way. Mr. Hazen found something else. A handwriting expert confirmed the signature on the will was forged. Everything was lining up. All that remained was proof of how her father truly died. Inside her father's office, Maya found a voice recorder hidden beneath the bookshelf. When she played it, her father's voice filled the room. I'm feeling dizzy. Dina visited today. She brought food. Something tasted strange. Maya's heart stopped. The recording continued with labored breaths. She insisted I sign some papers. I refused. Feeling weak? Maya, please be careful. Don't trust. The audio cut off suddenly. Dina had poisoned him. That was how she got him weak enough to manipulate the will, to forge documents, to stage everything. Maya felt fire building in her chest. Hot NUNCONTAINABL. Les wasn't just inheritance. It was murder. The courtroom was silent as Maya presented the video. The recording, the forged signature analysis, and the medical contradictions. Aunt Dina tried to fake tears. That girl is lying. She wants to steal what my brother gave me. But the judge wasn't blind. With every piece of evidence Maya provided, Dina's mask cracked. Rhea sat frozen, her face pale. Finally, the judge delivered his ruling. The will is null and void. An investigation into the suspicious circumstances of Mr. Arvin's death will begin immediately. All assets shall be returned to Maya. Aunt Dina screamed, You ruined everything. Maya looked at her with calm, steady eyes. No, she said. You ruined yourself. Dina and Rhea were arrested for forgery, fraud, evidence tampering, and suspected involvement in Arvin's death. Farouk, once threatened, came forward with the truth. The hospital had been bribed. Maya's father had been poisoned. The world finally saw what Maya always knew her father was a good man. Taken too soon. His legacy, his home, his memories returned to the daughter he loved, standing alone in the garden where her father once planted jasmine. Maya felt his presence in the breeze. "I did it, Dad," she whispered. The fight was over. Justice was done, and Maya walked back into her home stronger, wiser and ready to rebuild the life they tried to steal from her.